Buckeyes. She lifts this one deep into right field, and it is out of here.
They've been from Manhattan to Knoxville, Dallas to St. Louis, Kansas City to Fayetteville, and the place your Tigers call home, Columbia, Missouri. This is Earning Our Stripes with Brock Horton and Benjamin Duncan.
Stripes. I am Brock Gordon, and the man being attacked by a cat right there is...
Yes, I am Benjamin Duncan.
Ben, how you doing this week?
Tired and a little paranoid, but other than that, we're good.
Ooh, paranoid. There's a new wrinkle.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that a little. We'll talk about that a little more on my three things on BTT this week. Shout out Big Time Talkers. Go listen to that.
Indeed. 1 second here while I try to get my light plugged in so it can work, so I look a little better here. But Ben, the story of Mizzou athletics this week is everyone sucks except the softball team.
For major sports, yes.
No, all the sports. Basketball sucks. Baseball is baseball. So yeah, there we go. Now you can see me way better in my Cincinnati red shirt. Go Reds. I'm a Royals fan as well, but go Reds. So let's get started with basketball.
Goody.
As of recording right now, it is the final home game for Mizzou basketball. At home against Auburn, senior night. We don't know how that's going to turn out. I'm hoping they lose because I want them to set the record now.
Need them to lose, please.
Just please.
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 Then they could lose all SEC regular season games and then go into the tournament and win them all.
They've got one more. They play LSU to end the year. But yes.
Mm-hmm.
And Ben's sitting here like, and then they can make a deep run, so I'm in Nashville forever. And then.
That would be something, man. That would be something.
They win the tournament. Ben's just stuck having to go to those games.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. Yeah, that's really all I have for Mizzou basketball. Yeah. That's all I have for Mizzou basketball.
Did we have anything from wrestling this week at all, or is wrestling kind of done?
Wrestling has Big 12 championships this week, or next week, no, this week, in Tulsa, so they didn't have anything this week. They were off. Baseball. Well, they won one game.
Well, I saw. Yeah, I saw that you had sent me the thing that they erased a 9-run deficit.
That was
and took the lead.
And then they lost that game.
Oh.
So, but Mizzou is currently 3-2 or 2-3 in the homestand since they've came back. They defeated Lindenwood today. They beat Northern Kentucky once, but dropped 2 of the other games, and they lost to SEMO to start the home opener.
Oh.
So yeah, not great. Softball.
17-2, am I right?
17-2, undefeated in Lincoln, beating both Wichita State and Nebraska twice. Then we may be needing to think about going to the softball World Series.
That's crazy.
They are that good right now. So. Other than that, that's It's gonna be a quick one this week. I don't have much. I know I've sent you a bunch of stuff, but like off the top of my head and everything, I don't have much because my week has been crazy outside of things. What the hell? Anyway, Ben, the list.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we got Mizzou swimmer Cameron Wong has qualified for the Olympic trials in the 3 meters.
Yeah.
Let's go.
MIZ.
ZOU. It was funny watching the video you sent to me of the demon getting bucked off a bull immediately and hitting the dirt, like within like 3 seconds. That was pretty funny. And everyone who has listened to us before, you should know who the demon is. If you know, you know.
No, we don't mention his name.
Yeah. Yada yada. Drinkwitz is the GOAT and doesn't care what people think about him, only what they think of him in the locker room. And that's what matters.
I love him.
Yes. It was a good. I liked reading that quote. I thought it was pretty good.
It was incredible. It truly was. I think we also have a new favorite assistant coach.
Oh, assistant coach?
Yes.
Who would that be?
The new defensive line coach. If you would go over to Twitter real quick, I sent a video. I know to Tommy. Yes, I sent it to Tommy. I want to send it to you real quick as well. Of the new the new coach for the D line. All hail King Conarm. The
Oh, funny.
Arm King. All hail him.
That's pretty funny. Then we have Mizzou Gymnastics finishing off SEC competition, ranked number 13th in the country with a program record national qualifying score. Good job, ladies.
I don't know what any
The
of
search
that means,
for
but good job.
the search for a new athletic director has begun,
Gosh,
with one of the people on the committee of 11 people for the looking for the new athletic director is Coach Gates's wife.
And I can confirm I have been contacted by the University of Missouri as part of this athletic director search. They told me that you have no shot in hell, so please stop emailing us. So, I just
We
thought I'd
got
this update for all y'all.
yeah.
Attack of the Rocket.
We have a the I got the email in my school email that the 2024 Black and Gold Spring Game is less than 2 weeks away.
March 16th.
March 16th at 1 o'clock, 1 p.m., and free admission to everybody.
I would kill for Mizzou to have some 1 p.m. kickoff times, by the way.
Yeah.
I would kill for that. That would be great.
I'd be okay with knocking a couple of those 11 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then finally we have this week in Mizzou sports, as I like to call it. But we have the day that we were recording this, Tuesday the 5th, men's baseball played against Lindenwood.
They won.
Then today's also, as Brock, you mentioned, senior night for men's basketball against number 11 Auburn. Then we got Mizzou baseball plays against Purdue Fort Wayne on Friday through Sunday. They
And
play
what
3
is
games.
Purdue Fort Wayne's mascot?
The Elephants.
The Mastodon.
Oh, yes. And during that same weekend, softball plays against Auburn. And then
At home or on the road?
At home,
It's a
in
busy
which it's the home opener. Then the next game's a magnet giveaway, and then they're giving away beanies.
beanies.
Yes. And then finally, on Sunday, it is senior night for Mizzou Gymnastics, and they want you to wear black, and they'll be facing off against Denver, New Hampshire, and SEMO.
That's a hell of a quad there.
Yeah.
That's
Looks like New Hampshire's the Bobcats or something. Who knows?
Give me 1 second, because that doesn't sound right. Because I know that their minor league team is the Fisher Cats. Sure. Navarsati. Misket. Yep, they are the Wildcats.
Wildcats, okay.
And their mascot's name is Gnarls.
Gnarls the Wildcat.
Yes. Not the weirdest one, but is what it is. Also, Wild E Cat. That one sucks. Anyway, continue. Do you know
That's it.
what Denver's mascot is?
No, the logo is just showing the letters D and U, so I got nothing.
Pioneers.
Mm,
I know, right?
indeed.
Mailbag.
Oh, we might have something.
I hope.
I think Noah had left. Our
We,
loyal listener Noah.
we're like 13 minutes. I hope so. It's gonna be a short one.
Also, we finally hit 160 subscribers, by the way.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, we have multiple comments actually. Okay.
Yeah, let's
Um,
go.
from Noah, we have Noah's Mizzou rivalry rankings.
Oh yes, we did that a few weeks ago. I forgot about that.
Yes. In which going from 7 to number 1,
Mm-hmm.
South Carolina,
Yeah.
Iowa State,
Okay.
Oklahoma,
Okay.
Arkansas, Illinois,
Nebraska at 2?
Ne- Nebraska at 2, and then you know who's the number 1.
Yeah, that little school of the West. Nebraska at 2. See, here's the thing.
I mean,
I feel like there's gonna be a lot of Mizzou fans, like more so of like you and Noah's time, that don't really remember the Big 12 years like I do. And y'all gonna remember why we hate Oklahoma. Y'all are gonna remember. Y'all are gonna learn why.
and then just looking at our career like wins loss ratio to Nebraska. Ooh.
You gotta remember they were a very dominant team from the 80s, or from the late
In
70s to
80s and
2000s.
90s.
Yeah, 80s, 90s, and the 2000s.
Yeah.
It's only recently that they've started to suck.
Mm-hmm. And then Noah had commented, "Who's the guy who does the voiceover on last
The
week's?"
oh, you're talking about the newest member of B Card Entertainment. Ah, yes, that would be Mr. R.J. Davis.
Who's Mr. R.J. Davis, Brock?
You may know him a little bit better as that is his actual name. You may know him a little bit better as the one, the only Trevor Toxin, aka the BTT superfan.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And then finally, from John Berger on our our Cotton Bowl on the Cotton Bowl vlog.
Oh, good lord.
Cool video. Wish you would have caught Marquise Johnson's catch. He has a few questions.
Oh, okay.
Were there more Mizzou or Ohio State fans there?
Go listen to our interview with Buckeyes Battle Cry.
Yeah. What would you say the breakdown was percentage-wise?
Go listen to our
Um.
interview with Buckeyes Battle Cry. I'll keep plugging that.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. That was a
Then,
great interview we did with him.
what was the atmosphere like pre and post game?
Again, this dude's asking the same questions that we got asked on. That's crazy.
Were the Ohio State fans cool or a-holes?
Mixed. That was one we didn't get asked.
It
So
it
actually,
I would say it was a mix,
I
probably.
had a couple sit next to me. The dude was an asshole, but his wife or girlfriend, wherever she was cool as shit. So me and her just ended up shooting the shit for a while because they're from Kansas City.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway,
Then we have, was the halftime show any good?
Mizzou's
As
yes, Mizzou's yes. Ohio State's that's some fascist level shit.
just the one thing I'll say, like the script Ohio will always be probably one of my favorite things to watch, just because it's so just that's the script, man. That's it's nice seeing that, but it's like their halftime show. I was kind of like, this one's kind of eh. I like the script Ohio was good, but just the show itself, I was kind of like, I don't know how I feel about this.
I feel like Mizzou kind of blew him out of the water.
It's definitely a different marching style.
Oh, again, fascism versus I don't know, marching bands.
True. Then he said
Oh, the Can girls were also there. They were
they said wish I could have gone and MIZ.
ZOU. Yeah, I can't wait for our next Mizzou trip, which is Texas A&M. So yeah. Well, I mean, our next trip vlog is Omaha Onslaught in June, which is fastly approaching, my good sir. We are about 3 months away from that.
Ugh.
Speaking of, I need confirmation from you and Mr. Haley later tonight as to which hotel we're getting. Anyway.
And we need to talk about when we're gonna be there.
Yes. Well, I have things to talk to you about off there as well about that.
Indeed.
Anyway. Other than that, you got anything else to add about Mizzou or anything else?
I got nothing.
All right. Well, I can be found on Twitter at BrockGorton99. The B and the G are capitalized over on that one. You can follow B Card Entertainment on Twitter at B_card ENT. The B, the C, and the E are all capitalized. Ben?
And I can be found on Twitter at EliteTigerSport. The E, the T, and the S are capitalized.
And as slowly as surely as we move through and prepare for softball's inevitable run at the College World Series and us going down to Oklahoma City to watch it, and Mizzou basketball making
It's in Oklahoma.
It's in Oklahoma City. We passed by it when we drove down to Dallas.
Yes.
And as slowly or surely as Ben will be in Nashville in about a week or so, watching Mizzou make a run at the NCAA tournament by winning the SEC tournament.
Does this mean that I get a? Does this mean that if they win the tournament, that I'll get an SEC championship ring?
Ooh. We have been earning our stripes. Until next week, folks. Have a wonderful rest of your week. And as always, hit the button.
MIC!
ZOU.
Oh, you!
This Earning Our Stripes podcast has been brought to you by Elite Tiger Sports and B-Card Entertainment.